Y'all listen to this song. It's called Step by my son, BBH Reese.
He's a rapper in the family.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's it. That's what.
Oh, the song. Oh, okay. It ain't on.
What's happening, family? You still ain't hearing it?
This one.
Y'all listen to Step by BBH Reese. Well, thank y'all for joining us. It's the Evolution Show with me, Capo, Top Dog, we. Yeah, that was Step, man. That was Step by BBH Reese. Once again, I'm the Capo, Cheat Me, Shine Mo.
I'm Top Dog, Nick.
Big Mick. That's my son, Tyrese. Call him BBH Reese. Let me get up here so y'all can see me, man. I know y'all want to see me. You know what I mean? I would want to see me too. So yeah, today is a special day, man. For those that know, it's 2/4/24. It's been 4 years since our friend was taken, murdered. It's gonna be 44 years that we first met, huh? Because I met like 1980. Going to Marshall, man. That's Wayne. For those who don't know, what's happening, Wayne? He's scared to get on. He turned away. Hey, he don't want to be on the camera. He don't want to be on the camera. Oh, there you go. TP Winnie. What up, huh? You gonna leave me hanging? Okay. We on camera. You can't leave me hanging, boss. You can't leave me hanging. Listen, man, I believe that y'all can call in and y'all can text us. Chop it up with us, what? You gonna talk about me stuttering?
No.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man. That's so insensitive. No,
I don't mind.
I know you did, but
they talk about me stuttering all the time.
Oh, wow. Bring him here.
Listen, man, do you know if me, Shane, and Shano came in this room and tried to have a conversation, a 5-minute conversation, it might take us 20 minutes?
So we can see you back at all?
Yeah, I did. You know, bro, no, they stutter.
Yeah, they stutter back.
They stutter bad, bro. Like, who you stutter?
Oh, my God, I didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
I can't say Shane done got better.
Yeah, Shane got better, but he still can't talk.
At least you know they're your kids.
Yeah, they my kids, right? I know that. There's nothing else.
I want to say something about one of the viewers said to me.
What?
They said, don't fit like that. They said it's effeminate. Well, no, I'm really saying it's effeminate. They didn't know what to say. They just said I'm sick like that.
I just feel like this business house.
That's what I said.
And it helped my back.
No, that I didn't know why you did.
Yeah.
But I did say it. You always did.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that, Jeff?
Yeah.
Use the side door.
I'm gonna say this, right? When I was in school, grade school, right, we started sitting like this. I don't know if they still have kids sit cross-legged. Y'all didn't sit cross-legged?
I ain't never sit like that.
What?
I was a man, baby.
No, I ain't no man, baby. No, y'all,
No, I ain't sit like
y'all don't have no sensitivity in y'all lives.
No.
Somebody need to bring Rizzo in. Because I'm not getting up right now.
Where's he at?
He on the camera. You got to bring him in. He
The
want
camera where?
Don't you see him down there?
Oh, in the house or what you mean?
He can see us. No, on camera right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to teach you stuff, Renzo. Hey, man, listen, y'all bear with us. We working on some things. We really are for the show. We working on some things for the show. A backdrop, a clicker, a remote, some more cameras. You know, so we gonna do that. I really don't know how to do this. I'm gonna see if I can bring you in, Renzo. Let me see if I can bring. How do you bring this brother up here? At the stage. I think I'm adding you the stage, Renzo. Is you in there, man? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
I can't hear you, bro.
It's connected to the computer.
Oh, he said,
Oh,
yeah,
well.
I can hear you. Hey, what's
I
up,
can hear
man?
you.
Oh, it's fine. But I can't hear you. What's going on with that?
Can y'all hear me?
Hello. Oh, he said, I hear you. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe they can see your comments. I know I can. Yeah, I'm not. You gotta go into the screen yard, kid.
No, I'm trying to see what's connected to the computer because if it's connected,
If it's connected to the TV.
right, so it should come on the TV. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
It should be
Why ain't the sound coming out the TV, man?
the computer is probably
You got the volume up?
something is connected to the computer.
Hold on, Renzo. We working out the kinks. Y'all getting on air.
Is it a remote control over there?
No, it's probably in
Hey,
there.
Wayne, give me more control. Hey, Mark.
Remote control, Mark. Remote control. Hey!
I'm trying to call you, man.
I got it up. Hey! What's up, man?
What's going on, Mark?
I need a remote control.
Go.
Yes, they is. What can we say, man? It's a party, man. And y'all live at the party. Hey, G.
I know.
Get the remote control, Mark.
Let me get more control. Hold on.
Yeah, that's Brenda. We try to break it in. Hey, man, nobody, y'all bear with us, and I'm gonna start talking to my boy in a minute about the music that he dropped. We got Cuckoo in here. We're gonna talk to Cuckoo. Y'all see, Bozy just walked in. Well, he just walked out again. But yeah, we gonna have a party, man. Hey, Vic. Hey, Vic, you wanna bring the But anyway, man, how you doing?
Good. I'm doing good.
I'm all right. I'm all right. Hey, Vic. 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 All right, we think we got the remote, so I can bring Renzo on the screen and he can join the party. For some reason, bro, it ain't going up in here, right? Why not?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
There we go. Now, brother, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can hear you now, man. Can you hear that?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. I can hear you too. Can you hear me, Reese? All right, audience, can you hear me? What's happening, this Sean? TVB. So yeah, man, this so I was saying that well, they don't want me to sit like so ain't nobody gonna help you with my sciatica. If you help me with my sciatica, I might have to sit like that.
I got a massage upstairs. I'll get you. We friends like that. I can do that. I got you. Don't worry about it.
I don't need you to massage me.
With the massage.
No, I don't need you to. I need somebody. I need
What you need?
somebody
Your wife.
off hand.
Your wife. All right then. Tell your wife. Don't say somebody.
Yeah, well, she ain't gonna do it though. She gonna be it.
Who was that back? Who was that back there? Is that Rosalind? Is that Rosalind?
God speak on there too. If you don't rent though.
What up, Rob? Yeah. What's going down?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He couldn't be with us, man, because he's the brother.
Oh, is it?
But he wants to be here with us anyway.
How you doing, Renzo?
What up, Big Mick?
I'm all right,
What's
bro. I
going
hope you
on,
feel
man?
better, bro. I know it's a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of viruses out here, all kind of stuff, man.
You ain't got to hear enough.
Oh,
Yeah,
I get
yeah,
hit back to back. Yeah, just feel
yeah.
better.
I've been had some stuff going on with my hemoglobin, man. You know, my
So,
body's real weird. Yeah, yeah, but I'm good. I'm good. I just couldn't make it out there, but I'm good.
Okay, that's good to hear, bro.
Yeah.
man, I know you got a lot going on, right? But a lot of other people may not know what you got going on. I don't know if you want to talk about what we spoke about and what you got upcoming. But I mean, you got stuff going on.
I could barely hear you, bro. I can barely hear you.
Oh, I said, hold on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear
You
me
sitting
now?
up there. You sitting up there with your legs crossed like Russell Simmons doing yoga.
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you, man?
So this is what y'all gonna do to me today? So anyway, man, like I was saying, man, before you took your shot, right quick. What's that, Mike?
What it do?
Breeze. Tell us what you got going on, man, because we got a lot going on. I know the last couple times we were on the show, we were promoting your clothing line, your medicinal line, your locksmith, and you got some other stuff going on. Tell us what's up.
You said what I got going on? Well, basically, I think I decided that with the locksmith thing, it's real interesting. There's not a lot of black locksmiths in the state of Wisconsin, and a lot of other cultures, man, they kind of got the locksmith business kind of tied up where they don't even want to let you in. So since I started this locksmith business about 3.5 years ago, it's been really, really difficult to really get the support that's necessary to really make the vehicle run. It's kind of sad, man. We really do got a situation in our own community where we have to learn how to really support one another and bring our resources back together. But I think what I'm going to do is with the locksmith business, I think I'm going to start a trade program so I can teach some young people how to locksmith, man, because in the locksmith industry, there's a lot of money on the table that's been left there, and one of my passions, period, is to kind of, get, a lot of you guys in there. I know y'all can remember, man, when we used to go to school and they had like workshop, little wood shops, and they would teach you little trades and stuff like that. Well, we don't got that stuff no more, and we got to create that stuff ourselves. I'm sitting there and I'm looking at everybody in that room, man, and I done spent a lot of time with a lot of y'all. And for us to be the small of a group that we is, we kind of made it through a lot of stuff, man, coming from the 53206. You know what I mean?
Well,
And so,
hold on. Let's not forget 53209, boss.
oh yeah, well,
So,
I understand. I understand. Yeah, I understand. Hey, is Jeff up? Hey, 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 yeah.
That's Northside Capital's different.
Yeah, we we all know the truth. We all know the truth, man. So we ain't even gotta, what's understood don't even gotta be talked about, but that's what you do, you do a lot of, you adopt people, man. Yeah.
Check it out. Speaking of what you was talking about, right? Me and Mick was talking as we discussed some about the Capital Collective, right? the idea of coming together as a core group of individuals and not just restoring our community, but bringing programs to our youth in our community, right? Trades, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the co-op, right?
Classes.
I believe that we got enough people with the capacity and know how to do good business just amongst us, right? That we can really put forward some that can open up avenues for what you want to do, what I'm doing, the arborist training, the bike club I was talking to KG about, so we can really start to give back to where we come from.
Well,
and leave a legacy and some generational wealth.
Well, I think one of the things is, we start having conversations about, what we can do and all of that. I think the first thing is, is just becoming the example ourselves. The very thing that we're looking for at this point is just becoming that example, because, like we got people that come from us that's trying to do things. You got Ed that's doing his thing. You got, Mickey, who, a lot of us and yourself, we know more than a lot of other people know where we all come from. You got Monk, that come from where he come from. A lot of us now, to be honest with you, man, we should be doing exactly what we're doing right now at the age we are. I mean, because we didn't have any mentors. We should be just blessed enough to just become the mentors that we never had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I think the first thing that we got to do is we got to start edifying one another, man. Looking at how far we all have come. I see a lot of them waterhead jokers back there, man, that I spent most of my life with. And, we've been through a whole lot. So for some of the stuff that we have been through, a lot of us are doing a lot better than what we even think we're doing.
Right.
So, I think that we need to start pushing trades back on our young men. I see a young man sitting to the right of Mick. Young guys that age, man, we need to be pushing them to go get trades.
But Lorenzo, the city and state will give us funds to train these young people in the fields that we're in. If we can co-op 4 or 5 fields and go to the state or the city and ask for funding to train minorities, I think they'll give it to us.
Well, I think what needs to happen is, and you're right. Ultimately, you're right. But the thing about government money, man, is a lot of times you have to deal with the control when you're dealing with their money. But at the same time, I think you're 100% right. For us, man, ain't nobody coming for us, y'all. I seen some of the fellas had walked in the other room, and that's cool. But I'm saying to y'all, ain't nobody coming for us. We got to create our own programs. We don't have a choice. And that what you do, Mick, that's a trade. We just gotta push this agenda. And I think we can do that. Just by being the example though first. Just by being the example. I mean, like, we got one of our own, Ed Hennon, man, who just created the first black boot company in the country. He come from us. You got what I'm saying? We all need to be behind that situation. See, Kashan, you just went to his one of the places where he was acknowledged that the other day. You was in the room with the governor and the mayor and all of those guys. Sometimes it's just about us being in the room. See, because all it takes is one person to get us in the room. You know what I mean?
We gotta take advantage of being in the room. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And the time is right. Reiterating off what you just said and summarizing it. The only thing stopping us is us right now, right?
Absolutely.
And I believe we in a position where not only can we uh, take advantage of the momentum that we built up, we can continue to push the envelope and set some standards like we set when we was growing up. You know, we had standards in these streets when we was doing street business, right? We gotta have standards when we do, and we can push the stuff, man. I believe we really can. We can push the stuff. So, yeah.
I mean, and you know, I mean, guys, and everybody that's standing there, everybody that's in the room right now, we can all see the state of mind of our youth right now, man. These young guys is losing it.
She come on. She need a link to get on, like Ringo can. She can watch it on Facebook and comment. Yeah.
Come on, Master, come here.
Sorry, man. You know, Rod did. She didn't. You know, she take over when she want to take over. You know, for those who don't know, you know, Rose. That's everybody mama. You know, she's younger than everybody in here. My bad. Well, that's not Little Sean. That's Tyrese. He don't count. He just sitting there quiet. Respectful right now. He been laughing a little bit too much though, especially at my expense. So, you still ain't saying what you got coming up though, man. I know you got something working on. Another line in the clothes line. You know, we only got to. Well, they only have those two. You know, I got a couple different suits, you know, material wise.
Well, guys, let me just tell you my premise, right? So like I do got like the little clothing line and stuff like that, the little royalty wear, and you know I am right now. Hey, Mick, I just got my DBE, man, and my MBE, my minority certifications, man, that would allow me to get some government contracts with the locksmith business. You know, so you know that's one of the things I'm working on right now.
And that's the honorable thing. That really is. That's what's happening. And that's the step in the right direction.
Yeah, so I'm working on that. And once again, you know, like even with the clothing line, for me, man, it was kind of like I just wanted to have an opportunity to live, brother, you know, because after what I went through, I just wanted to be able to do what I wanted to do. So that's what I just suggest to everybody do, man. Just kind of do what you want to do, man. We done lost out on a lot of stuff, man. It's time for us to live.
Yeah.
What happened to Ed?
He ain't came yet.
Oh yeah.
Listen, man. Hey, let's check this out. You know, I want to have a conversation about Eric, right? But before we do that, you know, I'm gonna put one of my son's songs on because it reminds me so much of us and what we went through. And we'll be back in a minute. I might grab me a beer or something. Okay.
That's fine. I'm gonna grab me a little water and I'll be ready.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, grab your water. Yeah. See me. We gonna grab a beer. Y'all okay. All right though.
Is that Jeff? Is that Jeff back there?
Yeah, that's the head coach. You already know, Black. Nobody calls the head coach me. Yep. What's happening, man?
What up, baby? Just trying to. Yeah, God is good, man. Your daughter just came by the office. Well, she sent somebody to the office the other day, just yesterday. Get some money to get some of that tea we got.
Hey, I appreciate you, man, for showing.
Good stuff, man.
Tea, right?
Huh?
Knowledge is key, man.
That's right, brother. We got to keep on. We got to
Knowledge
keep
is
on
key, man.
going. That's right. Roslyn, what you doing back there?
I can't hear you, man. These cats talking too loud. Let me go find these cats for that, Carl.
Here she
You said what? Bring the lights all over the remote. Let me see the remote, man. Give me those papers, too, man.
not my job.
Leave them there. Give me the other. No, give me the whole stack, son. Yeah. Give me the other thing.
How you doing, man? I'm all right, man.
Where Wayne at? Upstairs. Okay.
Yes.
Where was he at? Upstairs. Okay.
In the kitchen
In the kitchen. Yeah, so we can't hear you, Renzo. Why can't we hear Renzo?
No, I had put myself on mute. I was talking to Ed. Ed said he never got the address.
Oh hell.
They say he never got the address and he didn't get a call. So
I need a call. I sent him a text.
yeah, he said he texted the group over the address. He said he didn't get it, but he said he was gonna try to call. If you can send him a link, he'll try to link in a little while.
All right.
Okay, all right, Tope.
So anyway, for those that heard that was Warpaint, by Reese JT and what's the other dude name? Evo. Why be what? Why be Evo? I don't know what it stands for, but that's what it was. So now listen, man, I said I wasn't gonna do this, right? But I'm gonna send you a copy because you know you under the weather right now. But I'm about to pass out these copies of the interview that Eric made with the Journal Sentinel. Just one copy. And we wanna talk about Eric, right? And the impact he had then, and the impact you think he would have now on the city. Give me what you think, man. Tell me your experiences, your relationship.
Well, I had a very, very close relationship with Eric. Jeff, matter of fact, Jeff, their dad worked at A.L. Smith with my dad for a period of time. And so, if y'all really, really think about our neighborhood, per the other side, most of our parents worked at like A.L. Smith for the most part. And, so we didn't have a terrible narrative, but I think in that era, our parents was kind of caught up in the alcohol era. You know what I mean? And alcohol and stuff like that, man. But with Eric, I think that he was just like a lot of us, man. We didn't have many mentors in our community, though. From my perspective. I don't really think that I can remember. I love my father, and I love a lot of the guys, but I didn't see a lot of guys that was trying to push us to like do trades and things of that nature. So, I just think we was missing a lot, but I think that we had some morals because back in those days we had some morals in our home. You know what I'm saying? On most of those blocks down from all the way where Corey and them lived, all the way back down to 27. A lot of our parents did have more morals. And I think that that's the difference between now and then. And I think that even though we have morals, I think that there was a strategic attack on our community. Like It's been for years on every community. And I think that we kind of fell in that as a group. I think we fell into that structure of to make us fall. You know what I often think about though, and I just want to say this because I want somebody else to talk about E. Because I got a couple stories I want to tell about E. But it's real interesting. They always say how terrible we were that we are as black men. Don't y'all find it interesting that if you're nothing, why do somebody hate you so much? If we don't have anything and we're nothing.
Yeah.
You said we don't have anything.
He said, why do they hate us so much?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
we got to think about that. Go ahead, man.
No, I'm saying that's a question that I ask myself too. Why they hate black people? Are to them, we the scum of the earth. But they hate us so much. They hate this color so much, and you will have to wonder why. Why you hate us so much? So I'm often thinking about that.
In the camera like that. Tell me nothing.
Because just think about it, y'all. Something that's not about nothing, you don't pay no attention to it. If it ain't about nothing, you wouldn't give that much effort to it. So we have to know that. We have to know that within ourselves, that you hate us so much, but you want to be so much like us, and you stole everything from us. And we need to understand that as we move forward, even at the age that we are, we need to understand that we're hated because of who we are. Because we are that great. But we also have to be strategic, and we can't always be militant. We have to be strategic in our movement, and the only way that we do that is by building ourselves.
Exactly. Good point.
Who you talking about? When you said militant, who are you referring to?
Huh? When I say what?
When you said militant, who are you referring to, brother? Militant.
Wait, say here we go. See, Mick. See, hey, if you throw a rock in the crowd, man, and it hits somebody, they're gonna scream, right? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody. As a matter of fact, I think that you have grown quite a bit personally. But it's necessary. But the times that we're living in now, a lot of that stuff haven't really gotten us to the place where we want to be. And I think that we should be more focused on personal development and building ourselves. That's what we need to be focused more on. That's just what it is.
Well, I think at this time, Renzo, we've had 30, 40 years to focus on that. You know what I'm saying? At this time, we should be already set in who we are as an individual. You know what I'm saying? I should have to grow. I'm constantly growing, but who I am today is who I'm going to be probably when I die.
Let me the chat room before we go further. Ademi Latif, appreciate you. That's my son Dusty, y'all. That's Tic Tac. Y'all remember him when he was little, we called him Tick. He was really, really little.
What I call
him? What's called a Fidget or something? Yeah.
He's so little, like a
right. Yeah, but you ain't got to. Brother John and Mama Jenkins, hey, love y'all. All right, share the show, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's get back to it. Who that just walked through the door? At the time. What's happening, man?
What's going down?
Share stories about Eric about to get started. Speak to people, man. To see you were brought up there. You was raised. You supposed to come on. All right.
Oh man, y'all something else.
Yeah,
so listen, man. So you got some stuff coming up too. But listen, I wanted to say this about Edo, right? And that's Roz standing there. So she also knew Eric very well. And one thing. Oh yeah. She was around. She was around everything, man. She was around everything. But one thing about E, man, he was just a fearless guy, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't really explain the energy that E kind of carried. He just was kind of a fearless guy, but at the same time, if you knew Eric, he was also a very very loving person.
Yeah.
You know, and so when you kind of get forced into leadership roles, man, everything that kind of happened, they kind of push it on you. You know, I remember. Where's everybody at?
They in the game room. Everybody in the game. Hey, say, man.
Everybody in the boom boom room.
Everybody in the game room.
We're talking about that, share stories about Eric and stuff. I guess he was sitting on. Oh, the red dog? Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Monk. Hey, Monk.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
that guy right there, boy. That guy right there used to be something else right there, boy. That guy right there that just walked in there.
Hey, still ain't. Still ain't. Still ain't. It's the part in the article where Eric talk about baby too full, right? Said that you ain't gotta worry about that, you gotta worry about baby too full. And I think about these kids today. You know what I mean? How we were doing similar stuff.
Yeah.
But we have morals and respect for our elders. And
Yeah.
I think that's what separates our generation from that generation. And even though we didn't have mentors growing up, we had people that worked on allow us to go too far. You know what I mean? A lot of the older and the elders scared to approach or even address our youth today, man. I can say I can agree with you that he was respectful. He just didn't like bullies. Didn't like bullies. You wasn't gonna come around us and take nothing.
You might get your head. You might get your head popped.
It wasn't gonna be no right to it. No right to it.
Yeah. But that's what them guys around there is known for, man. But I was just sitting up and I was thinking though, like most of the guys that come from where we grew up at, I don't know about other people. I don't know about other people's hoods, but most of the people that grew up from where we grew up at, man, we some pretty strong guys at the end of the day. A lot of guys have done time. A lot of guys have got mixed up in drugs. Drugs flooded our community. And, for all that we have been through, man, I can think of quite a few guys. I mean, all of us need some work, but I can think of the guys that we come from, man, we some pretty strong guys, man. I mean, we got guys in our clique that did 30 years in jail, man, and they came out with their mind.
So we were blessed to meet people that were raised and trained similar to us, right? Even those that are younger than us, they came from families that have morals, values, and they train their kids to. I believe in the word. Train him up. If you train him up, right?
Yeah.
If you fail training, though, you can't raise him without training him. I believe that, man. I believe that was us.
Yeah.
That was us. 24th Street and being able to cross capital and combine them two communities, man. That yeah, we set some examples that is in the city. You know what I mean? Did you speak to Boji? You can't see Boji, can you?
Little
Right
Boji,
here, man. I'm gonna twist leaf with you.
I seen the dog. I seen the dog back there. Yeah, I seen him back there. What's up, what up, man?
It's a fact, you know.
Little Boji,
You don't walk.
little Boji live out the city.
What he say?
I'm throughout the city.
Oh, yeah.
My thing is, you know, I ain't from Capitol Drive, but you know, I'm gonna represent this. You know, I'm on Capitol Drive now. You know, I've been all over. Keep it real. I'm off 24th and Hopkins, but I'm from the hillside. But my
Who
thing
is that?
is,
Who is that?
That's Boji.
Oh, that's Boji. Okay. What up, baby? Okay,
yeah,
that's Palvin. That's Palvin cousin.
That's Calvin cousin.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
see, my thing is, you know, I look at this whole thing as a badge of honor. You know, a lot of cats can go around the city and say who they is. You know, it's a umbrella. You know, that's over them. But when we come around, we got to stand on ours because it's showing through. You know, my thing is, you know, like the man said, big. We need to get us some gardens and cultivate the gardens and give back to the community. Shit, nobody be hungry out here, man. Nobody. We all should be out here eating, you know, and doing positive and productive things. You know, a lot of us get banned practice. I, you know, got way into a dog at the age of 15, messed up out here. I used to be out here blowing a ball a night for it. That ain't cool. That ain't like to live. And I see a lot of cats that's out here trying to tell them, hey man, come on, that ain't it. We can't have nobody that's raised up in the suburbs telling our inner city kids how to live because they ain't never been in those streets. They ain't never been kicked out the houses because they was disobedient kids like I was. So how can we get some people from Mequon and Thieville to tell our inner city kids how to live? You know what I'm saying? They can't relate to the people telling them what to do. So we got to get back out there. Like you say, get these trades going on. Each one. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day, when we was growing up, we didn't see no other race in our neighborhoods doing handiwork. We see the old school black guys with the overalls on, cutting trees down, putting boots on, and stuff like that. Now we got so far out of hand, we don't even want to do that type of work. And we letting all this money get away from it.
well, that's why. So we've been talking about the Capitol Drive collective, right? Was that they come off Capitol, from Capitol, you know what I mean?
Take them shoes off, Nico.
Represent Capitol.
Leave them upstairs.
Getting in the community, establishing it, right? We get to make it happen. And then you got people in position that that's in the room. We ain't got to go to their table. We're gonna be at our own table, right? And I believe that just like when we was coming up, we got to set the example. It's got to come from us, and we work with other people throughout the city to really formulate some real ideas and plans and formulate them so that they're not just ideas and plans, but they're real, right? I believe we can do it, man. I believe we can do it. What's that, man? Sean Poston, man. You listen, man. Can you hear us? I got all these people in the background, so it might be hard for y'all to hear us. It might be hard for y'all to hear us, but you know, I want to acknowledge that, brother, because you know, for y'all that don't know, man, that's 2-7 shy. We call it white boy down back in the day, but you know, yeah, that's my brother. Appreciate you joining us today, man. You know, today is 24/24. We talking about Eric, and the impact that he had on us, on the city, how it's still impacting us, and what we could have done at that time to change where we are now. I believe that we missed an opportunity when he was killed, because we had a city full of young black men and women, man, who wanted something different and were encouraged to walk into these traps. So to my brother Sean, right there, he ain't afraid. He just he commented. Yeah. Q Quinn Taylor, appreciate it from the Office of Wellness and Safety but yeah. Nigga ain't got no mic. Well, he ain't got no. He ain't technical. We got to get him a headset. So next week we'll be better. We'll be better prepared, Sean. Every week we're gonna get better. I guarantee that.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's just getting better, man. You got to start somewhere, man. You got what I'm saying? Somebody got to start somewhere, and you know we support so much negativity all over social media and everything that we look at, but we got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? We were just having a conversation, like, you know, some of the behaviors that we indulge in, and some of the behaviors that we got going on just simply comes from some of the trauma that happened. Like what happened to Eric in our life. You know, where's Jeff at? Tell Jeff to come in for a minute while we talking about this. Yeah. Well, hey, Jay. Hey, Jay.
This right here.
Tell that nigga he know what it is. Hey, Jay. Hey, we just having a quick conversation about E, right? And you know, a lot of people don't understand that. You know, that was one of the first biggest traumas we had in our neighborhood.
That was the first.
I'm talking about, and not only was that a trauma, that was a trauma that carried on with most of us even up until now for many, many years that was never really dealt with. And then we've had nothing but trauma after trauma. So, you know, when you already set up in a community for it to fail, when you already got people that's trying to set you up to fail, you know, they set the drugs and everything was a trap for us anyway. You know what I'm saying? So they set us up to fail, but we were just talking about E, right? Like I could remember, you remember that time, Jay, when you know, everybody talked about that situation. I was in the backyard with E when that police was back there, you know, trying to hit on him, and they talked about him spitting in her face. I was standing right there when that happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they was harassing him. They was harassing Eric. And when he spit in that woman's face, he spit in that woman's face because she was back there slapping him.
Right. You know, all that comes from being like,
what you say, bro?
All that comes from being like too much power for one black man, you know what I'm saying? So they're gonna try to, you know, break him down best they can, but a strong man, see your blood is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you know, and we created a bond. We created a bond out of that baggage, out of that trauma. Yeah. But to be honest with you, I'm looking at everybody in that room, and I know everybody up in there personally. And you know, that stuff, we've been living with a lot of that stuff most of our lives and never even been dealt with.
Yeah, for sure. You know,
So right now, what we're seeing is in our community is a product of, you know, what dropped in on us was the drugs and all of that, the cocaine. But these young guys that we looking at today, they a total different breed. These dudes they doing syrup and Percocets and weed. They doing all of that stuff at the same time.
Yeah. Hey, they put you up for self-destruction in the first place, man. Whatever you know, whatever you see in the mainstream, they're gonna let you follow that and destroy you any kind of way, man. If it's locking you up or, you know, killing each other, whatever it is, man, they're gonna make sure struggle with life. Period. The number one killer of black people is poverty. That's why we do everything we do.
Hey, Jeff, tell us a little. Hey, Jeff, tell us a little story about man that was special to you, man, about your brother, man. Tell us a little something that was very special about him to you that you could intimately remember.
The thing about Eric was real special to me is like he had power, but he never abused that. You know what I'm saying? He never abused nothing like that, but he didn't believe in wrongdoing. It's right. You know what I'm saying? But, hey man, my brother always said you like a thoroughbred. Whatever it was, for all of us. Hey, as a matter of fact, one particular story, Ed, you know Ed, Toby, you know?
Yeah.
I was older than Toby, so Toby, I got this new glove, baseball glove, right? I took it from at the candy store. I took it. You know what I'm saying? Toby was older than me. So we went to this Vivid Clarence, right?
Yeah.
Came back, shit on me. He took
Who he did?
No, Toby. Clarence, uncle. So I go get my brother Ed. I said, man, man, we got to take care of Clarence, man. So what you do, man? I said, I took Toby's blood. He said, don't fuck with Toby. Real talk, man. Real talk. I said, God, I'm burnt up. Yeah, that was good, man. Yeah, that's true story right there, man.
Yeah, man. You know. Go ahead. I said, go ahead. No, I'm just gonna say, we got some, we got some real stories that come from our community, man. And just right now, fellas, this what I just think. Well, first of all, I want to say this. I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but man, 2-4-24, man, those some very powerful numbers, man, and they have some very powerful meanings. I don't know if any of y'all have ever took the time out to look at those numbers, but the number 24, even in the Bible, represents completion. You know what I mean? And 4 represents like hard work and unity. Number 2 represents hard work and unity and passionate. So this is the first time that we've ever had this happen for us on this level. And so I just think that this is an opportunity for all of us to really just elevate, because at the age that we are right now, we really need to become mentors, man. We need to become mentors, and to be honest with you, man, we kind of missed the opportunity to take advantage of the situation that we had. And a lot of it was because of some of the bondage that we all have had. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest issues that we got, man, is we, as a black people, not just us, is that we have an issue with trusting one another. You know what I'm saying? We found out later on that the Balo won't follow. You know,
only for one person. One person, man. You ain't right. Yeah.
You know, and so like now, just fortunately, once again, like Ed, he got this boot thing going on. So, he called me the other day and he asked, I got one son that's just completed becoming an electrician, and I got another son that was in college, man, and he was so confused 5 years ago. I told him, come out of college, man, go get a trade. And so now he's finna go into his 5th year as a journeyman, as doing HVAC. So I just think that, I think that that's what we should be pushing, y'all. For our young people, we should be pushing trades to them. We should be pushing for them to go back into the trades, because the trades is gonna feed them. That they're gonna be able to eat if they go get a trade. And I wish that we would have been able to come together, and because man, we some bad dudes, man. And I wish that we would have been able to come together and be more, more. I wish we would have had more understanding on how to build business together. I just wish that we would have had that. But now, since we are where we are, you know what I'm saying? Let's just become the example. Whatever business you got, I think we need to start edifying one another. I think we need to start look at what Mick done. Mick be cutting trees down all over the place for no reason and shit.
We got reason. It's always a reason for a tree to come down. Listen. That's the perfect segment though, because we're gonna talk to Cuckoo and my son. He didn't go into the trades. He chose the artist route. So we're gonna
It's a
take
break.
a break. You can talk while we take this break, but let me finish right quick. Let me finish right quick. What you about to hear now is his remake of In My Project. So you'll hear it on the screen. We might not hear it, but y'all will hear it. So then we're gonna rise as this is playing. You can go ahead and speak. There you go.
Say that it's unfortunate that we have that lock us in jail and this kind of thing until we and now we finally getting on the right track. Now,
But that's not unfortunate. That is fortunate that we finally learned and we finally can get back. A lot of people don't live long enough to get back. But at least we are here and we can get back now. So no, we take our experiences from when we was kids, growing up, prison and out. And look at me, I did 16 years in prison, but look at me now. So I can get to
a lot of them did a lot of time doing real good.
Well, what's up, Goyla?
Hey, listen. I want to say this though, y'all. Listen, y'all. I mean, all of us is getting older now, right? And one of the things that we really should be one of our main focus, because I tell people all the time, I ask people, I say, what is your most valuable asset, right? And people got all kind of stuff. They got they car, they got they children and all of that. But your most valuable asset is your body. You got what I'm saying? And I think that we really I got a lot of stuff, man, that I can share with people. I think we really need to take the time out to really, man, start focusing on taking care of our bodies and getting what we need inside of our bodies. Jeff, you know the scare y'all just had and the scare I had. It all boiled back down to taking care of the body. So we got so much stuff going on, and I think that needs to be one of the focuses. I think, man, one of the things that we should take the time out to do as a group, man, is just cleanse our bodies together. I think we should take the time out to do those kind of things.
We're gonna take a break, Rizzo. Hold on. Let me get ready to talk to Cuckoo and Reese. I'll bring you back. We'll speak to you in a second. So for those who don't know, this is a remake of my project. Put it on. It is on.
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Interface. Set it up. You always these headphones. I'll plug it right into the interface. Plug it right into the interface. Hook these speakers up to the interface. They'll be able to hear all of it.
That was my project by Reese. He took his uncle's song, remade it. Cuckoo mother. I can't cuss no more on the podcast. I was told by Pops that I can't cuss no more, so I'm trying not to cuss no more, which means y'all really can't do a lot of cussing either. You really can't do no cussing. You my son. For those who don't know, man, this is my son, Tyrese. He used to be in the marches with me. He's an up-and-coming artist now. And if you don't know who this is, then you ain't from Milwaukee first and foremost, and you ain't been in Milwaukee very long. Calvin, cool, Bellamy. Cool, so man, first I want to thank both of y'all for being here. It's a special day for me, and have my son and my friend along with my brothers. It means something, you know what I mean? And we're gonna get right off into it.
Get blessed. Get blessed.
I mean, you just got to step, man. You know, you just got to go step right there, so you good.
Blessed.
Tell us, man, so I see the story, right? I see the story, and, you know, the Army Brad and, you know, doing all that and everything, right? You know, I don't know the music business like that. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of artists out here, right? A lot of artists feel like they got to adapt to this style of music, or drill music, or this, that, instead of laying a foundation, right? There's only one cuckoo. There's only one cuckoo. And you don't sound like nobody else, right? You separate yourself from everybody. And when I first got my son, because I know the sound I'm talking, but it has something different. What can you tell younger artists, man, to motivate them to remain who they are? Stay who you are.
I've always like I never really like people like right before me and things like that. So like just speaking on what you're saying, like maintain. That's what you're trying to. You know what I'm saying? Your feelings, you know what I'm saying? Your life story, or whatever it is you dance, whatever. You trying to portray how you feel. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to try, you know what I'm saying, speak something to a song, how you feel or how he feel, you know what I'm saying? You know, but,
Who are the artists that push you towards music?
Man, that's back when I was young, man. I was just we wasn't even rap, man. It was like, man,
That's why I said artists.
yeah,
I didn't say rap.
it was just music, really, man. You know what I'm saying? My mom used to wake us up in the morning for school, man. I just used to have the radio loud as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? Come wake us up. I just said music, screaming, playing, sucked out, you know what I'm saying? But I just always love music, man. I mean, it's a gang of artists, man. We've been here all night, man. But, I can't say no one artist. I just love music. Man.
So what about you, man? Because I didn't know you was. Look at this, man. Check this out. I'm down south, right? I'm gonna tell y'all the story. I'm down south, man. Me and Tim Bill Shine, you know, I was on the run, right? You know, from the police. And I hear this song. I hear this song. That's Lil David. David is here, y'all. Anyway, you know, I hear this song. I'm like, damn, that's nice. And Lil Shine like, that's Reese. I'm like, Reese smooth. Because I'm like, my son ain't rapping, you know what I mean? He don't want to rap. You know, I'm proud of him. You know, I don't like everything he rap because sometimes I'm like, dude, if I don't want to listen to it, people I feel real ain't gonna want to listen to it. You got to stop certain, but you know, he got some, you know what I mean? What was your motivation to get into music, man?
I just think back to when I was a kid, you know, like being around you, being around mama, playing music. Like, you know, as a kid, I used to want to dance. I used to dance a lot.
Yeah.
I was a real energetic kid. I had a lot of energy. I used to just run around the house and certain songs play, and I dance. I got rhythm. That's really how I picked up on making music, because at first I didn't know how to rap, but I knew how to dance. And I had rhythm. So once I picked that up and just realized, like, what if I just put some words to how I'm moving? Yeah. Like, if I'm dancing and I could put like dance moves to the beat, or I could words to it, because I feel like I got that type of magic. Like, I'm that good. Like, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. When I first started, I was like really shy about it. You know, I didn't know if I wanted to do it for real, because I was so focused on everything else. Like, I still wanted to be a kid. But at the same time, I was like, I want to do what they doing. Like, look at Lil Baby and them. Like, they got all this money and they just rapping. They ain't even rapping about material. They just rapping about having money and having nice clothes and having cars and all that. I'm like, I want to be like that. I want to have money like that. So, like, and what they doing, it's not nothing that's hard to do. Like, what they do is not hard to do. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm glad you
And
clarified.
I'm not saying like not hard, like it don't sound good, but so it's sounding good, but like it's not different. It's such it's
I'm glad you said that because you know I'm saying you show us the paper, just go down. You you don't even write no more.
I write when it comes to like when I want to like get serious. If I'm going in the album mode, right,
Okay.
I'm going in like making a song like about something in particular, right? But if I'm just in the studio, just like let me just make some music, just you know what I'm saying, pass time, or let me just try to make something right quick. I'm not writing nothing. All over it.
Well, I got a question for both of y'all. There's a lot of violence in music, right? A lot of violence, a lot of disparities, a lot of negativity towards us. And now we got women. We got women talk like they straight gangsters. You know what I mean? They talk about popping trunks, pulling up. You know, they got clicks. Is there a place in hip hop that doesn't need violence to survive?
So like,
Is there a place in hip hop that doesn't need or require violence for the exploitation of women?
it's always gonna be a place in hip hop where there's no violence, where it's all positive.
Well,
Not even all positive.
I was trying back.
It's
right,
like
Listen, I mean, that's a very good example. You know what I'm saying? In contemporary hip hop, man, I've been checking out some shows, man. Shout out to Squad Max, man.
you gotta speak up a little bit. I don't know why you trying to sound all sexy.
Oh, man.
We need cuckoo. We don't need cattle. Can we get cuckoo?
Wait, hold on.
There you go. Transfer.
But, yeah, man, shout out to Twan Mac, man. He do contemporary music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a very good example. You know what I'm saying? No violence, man.
Yeah.
You can turn overseas for speech. Shut up, speech. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Todd, what's happening? Marshall.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
take it back to the
Yeah, take back to John Marshall.
back to the
My man, but we lost him right there, son. Yeah, y'all do current, they do internet.
He's able to get basically on the turnstile.
So yeah, let's get into that a little bit, right? Because a lot of women, man, like Megan and Nick, they got beef. They got like pull-up beef.
Right.
You know what I mean? And me, I'm like, man, it was me. You know what I mean? No, baby, we ain't doing all that. But we get money.
Yeah.
You want to go fight who? You better sit down. I mean, but they pushing it. The radio station, they exploiting it.
I guess they look at it like it's money.
They look at it as
This should be real. Some of this shit be real.
not only do it, but they know the people, the industry, and I don't even like speaking on this. Like, I feel like one day they're gonna come get me because I know. But the industry, they push all this negative because they're trying to destroy everything we have. They know how powerful we are as people, so they use our power against us. Push all the sex, money, drugs, and every single song, all the kill, pop her, all that. They push all that on us and force us to do that through our lifestyle, poverty, through just simply just the things that we do, like things that our community has been doing for the longest. They've been doing it for the longest. We just haven't been picking up on it. Like if you can look back, you can go all the way back to like the artists from your generation, like the Tupacs and stuff like that. Like they didn't want him to be out and about because in reality he had a positive message. Like
yeah, I remember the
Tupac initial message was never
Thug life,
and you know it wasn't initially bad because Thug Life got a different meaning behind it. You know, like that whole saying got a different meaning behind it. I forget what it was, but I think it's the hate you give little infants.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want me to say it, but everybody. And it make a lot of sense because it's saying the same hate you give into your child or the same hate you give into that little kid is what's going to turn him into what y'all call a bad society or a bad kid or delinquent juvenile kids who go to juvenile detention center, like stuff like that. Them same kids, I feel as though they push that on us, you know, like they push that
Let
bad.
me interrupt you right quick because I want people, you know, some people, well, how old is he? Who is he, right? You just turned 19.
Oh yeah, just like 19. Young, mind fresh. Yeah.
But you were involved in different stuff than my kids too, though. You were involved in marches. You were involved in the movement with dancers. So, but you still make music for your kids, right? And I'm gonna put you on the spot here because I can't. I get that, right? It's a lot of groups in the walk, rap groups, and instead of pushing positive messages, right? The majority of y'all go to negative rap. Now hold on, I want you to chime in too, because as an elder in this rap game, especially in the walkie rap game, I want to know what you think your role is in dealing with the young up and coming rappers and how you can assist them in being who they really are. Because a lot of these kids ain't no killers, man. They ain't no gangsters, man. They kids, right? I mean, but they chasing something. And we've all had trials and tribulations, you know what I mean? We fall and get up. A lot of times when they fall, they will get back up. So, what do you think your role is, and what can you do as a young artist who understands, has an understanding to promote a positive Milwaukee? Because even though we see all the negativity, there's a lot of positivity going on in Milwaukee as well, and that's hard to see, man. Ain't necessarily dangerous in a violent way. I mean, he's dangerous because he know how to process and think, right? So, that's how that goes. If you want to hear, we can put Facebook on that TV and y'all go out there and hear everything. But
it might not pick up the either, especially because another TV in there might go start.
So can y'all answer that question? Totally. I don't understand. I figured like that. Speak up a little bit.
This thing that I have to say is, you know my story. You know my story, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been down so that project's thing, I was literally out here, you know what I'm saying, in the streets, on drugs, you know what I'm saying? So if I ain't number one in the country doing that, just imagine what some y'all can do without all the drugs, without the alcohol, without, you know what I'm saying? I'm used to, you know what I'm saying, like being around leaders. I like to be around leaders. You know what I'm saying? You should never follow nobody, man. Do what you want to do. It ain't even got to be music, bro. Do you, man. Just do, be yourself and do things. I'm very, I ain't seen Reese in a long time.
Yeah.
I'm proud. It's just hear him speaking. His confidence, you know what I mean? Just his confidence. And I don't mean just actor, just talking about no rap. I just mean as a young man, as 19 years old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. I can just say that, you know what I'm saying? If you've seen what I've been through, you have to check out my story. You know, I can do it. You know what I'm saying?
So you want to ask your part of that question?
Repeat it for me. That's all.
A lot of you young cats have picked up, you know, trying to emulate Chicago. I'm gonna keep it like that, right? With that tree of you. But Milwaukee has never been emulate Chicago. Chicago has its own identity. Milwaukee has its own identity, right?
Chicago and Milwaukee have their own fun. Like I was saying, Chicago and Milwaukee got their own funk.
Yeah.
Chicago funk different. Milwaukee funk different. Y'all got our different. It's two different kind of funks to the cities, and they both unique in their own ways. But I can't say that. We be kind of trying to, take from them, do what they do.
So how can you, as one of the up and coming artists, I really think you are. If y'all haven't heard his music, man, he got some good music, man. How many of y'all listen in y'all group? Like 370.
Oh man, it's a good amount, a good number of us.
But y'all cover a wide spectrum too, because y'all got Telly who do videos
and that's not even like that's not PDH. That's just a part of the people that I work with.
Okay.
Telly, that's that person in particular, and I don't even know if he on the stream. But I gotta give him a shout out because all them people that help them get far. I can name everybody. Everybody that shout out. Mason, my boy, JT, my best friend through thick and thin. I love you, bro. My boy Quan, Eli, my little brother Shane, another one through thick and thin. Mason, other Mason, his little cousins, Maddie and Aiden, all of them. They all, it's a lot of us. It's a lot.
What does it stand for? What does BBH stand for?
BBH stands for Brothers Balling Hard. Made that because we don't have, our goal is not to make people think that we like not to be played with or we, you know what I'm saying, we super tough or none of that. Our goal is to make y'all know that we not out here killing nobody. We not out here saying we gonna kill this person, kill that person. We out here getting money. That's all I'm focused on. Like that's all I've been focused on.
So when you say money, because when certain people say, "Oh, I'm getting money," they hustle, right? What are you hustling? Are any of y'all in the streets like that? What's y'all hustling?
I can admit to that. Nah, most of us in school, I'm in college and I got a job, so I'm definitely not in the street.
Yeah,
I'm still hustling, and I'm out here hustling my music too. I treat my music like it's work. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all think y'all supposed to hear that? That's how I move my music, like it's work. You know what I'm saying? Like my music.
But why do you think we ain't supposed to hear it?
I don't know. I just don't like talking about that type of
stuff. No, I understand, but before you was born, we was doing this.
Exactly.
Not music, but we was doing work. So yeah, you can say it. feel comfortable with talking to OGs about this.
Well, but
I'm just this is that I gotta stay used to. Like I'm used to this segment, I gotta stay used to it.
you know, there's a lot like he'll talk to y'all differently than he talks to me. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which I appreciate.
And I can say, sometimes when I be around y'all, I be kind of starstruck. I grew up looking at, like, I grew up seeing y'all. You know what I'm saying? I grew up seeing y'all do your own thing because I come from the same background. I lived with him my whole life. So, like, you know, I understand it. I've seen it. Definitely done seen you. I done been in and out your house for all summers. So I can explain. Like, I done been around for a long time.
Speaking of Google, how much did he inspire you? So I know you used to be in his house, and yeah. Tell him so that he knows.
A lot. You inspired me a lot. When I first started rapping, I can definitely say that the first person I thought of was you. The first couple people I thought of simply because I'm from Milwaukee, you, and of course like Little Chicken and all them, because simply just because they come in, they like he pretty much got his foot in the game, but them like the people that I looked at and was like, if I can't be like them, I'm gonna try to, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to go further than them, but not on no, I'm just crash or no, I'm gonna go further and I'm gonna say they're the reason why I'm this far. Like, you know, they people who I looked at from my city that did it, like they actually did it. You know, like these the people that actually had like if they didn't already do it, they was like super close. Like if they didn't already do it, they were super close. But they already did it. Like you did it. You are like a real example. Like you are really somebody I can look at and be like, damn, he did it. Like and not like to a full extent, but I could be like, he didn't have #1 song.
Yeah.
Who else in Milwaukee done did that? No, like I've never heard nobody else that can say like I'm from this city and I got a #1 song besides only person. It's like the only person like face to face. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. I could be like my uncle had #1 hit. Like I could brag that to everybody. Like people ask me like stuff like that, inspirations. I give them, you know, like the rappers that's out now that I look up to, the rappers from the den when I was a kid that I listened to and used to dance to and all that. But then I tell them about the people I studied. The Rick Ross, T.I., like all that stuff you used to play, I went back and studied all of that. I went back and studied these two artists, Rick Ross, T.I., studied both of them. I was like, they motive, it's money. It's not doing nothing to nobody. It's money. It's always been money. It's never been, I'm gonna do this to this person, unless it got to that, of course. But most of the time it was just about making money. No matter how you did it, you gotta get to your bread. Hustle.
So I hear you put an emphasis on money, right? But I'm not hearing you say this money is just bad.
It's a difference between not bad money. I can definitely say they probably not bad money, but I'm definitely focused on good money. Once everything start popping off, my plan is to put my money back into family and making this better in some way possible before I leave. I don't plan on staying here my whole life. You know, eventually I'm gonna leave, but I love my city, but at the same time, I don't really like what's going on.
I'm gonna tell you, man, when you get that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gone.
Oh, we gone.
Yeah, I'm gone.
No, we gone.
Yeah,
We gone.
I'm gone for sure. Before it's not gonna matter. That's why I want to see the world. I got a chance to for 3.5 years. I got a chance to live a whole different life.
Right.
So doing that made me wanna. When I came back, I was like, man, it's the same.
You see that?
It's the same. It's like me just coming back home. I went and seen something different and was like, I don't even want this no more. Like, it's the same. Like, I'm so comfortable. It's like I don't want to be comfortable no more.
Yeah, I wish I could just take everybody with me.
Yeah, I just don't want to be comfortable.
When you hear other common artists say things like that, like, man, you inspire me. You motivate me. What does that do for you?
Man, it's motivates me really because I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm still fighting. I got demons. You know what I'm saying? That I'm fighting, and it really motivates me, man, because it can be like not just family, you family. You know what I'm saying? I turn from the total strangers, man. Talk about, man, cool. I'm talking about I'm not bad. And they like crazy, man. And I'm like, damn, what am I doing, man? I'm supposed to set an example to these people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's just this motivation, man. Here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna stop swinging. I know that, man. I ain't gonna stop fighting. This fight, man. I love music, man. I know, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't gotta put out another hit record, man. I don't need Bentley's or mansions or none of that. Like my legacy, I want to be able to take somebody to the water and watch you drink. Yeah, drink.
So, in case you forgot, we still got that music, that song, Baby Rush, right? There's a song that my son, that DBH Reese wants to do with his uncle. It's Baby Rush. The beat is ridiculous, and I just think together they can kill it. So hopefully, I can get that from y'all. As a gift for me. I got birthday.
It don't take me to read that song years old. I just go back in. Change it up. That's my
Whoa. What did they say? What did they say?
That's
And I really think y'all don't like it, man. The song, when I heard the beat, I was like, man, son, this be perfect. You're cuckoo.
I listened to it. Remember, I had books, and I had the lyrics top of ain't nothing like it's very few people, very few times that I get still right now. That when I hear something, then you never get you right. Where I'm like, oh man, you done gone. Yeah. So I had to keep coming back to it. Usually I just go in and it takes me 2 minutes.
Yes.
And I'm done. I was right. Right? Yeah, that's a true story. No lie. I ain't saying that because I'm in
It's so crazy. Everybody's to take me and try to get on that song. Nah, I gotta go back. Even my older brother. That's really why I picked it up. Like that's another big inspiration. My older brother Sean, he got go too. Like he can rap too, but he was like one of my biggest inspirations. Like besides regular artists, I'm talking about somebody who like just been on your team, been on your side the entire time. My brother might be one of my biggest inspirations. He inspired me to keep going because after I made my first song, I didn't even think I was gonna keep rapping. I was just like, I did that too because I just wanted to be doing something. I was with my, my lifelong friend, my best friend, he's a producer. He know how to do it, so I know learning, And I was just taking it as a joke. He was like, oh, go forward with it. So I learned how to do it and I did it. But he a big inspiration for me because he told me to keep going. And when I first started around that time when I made that song, when I first started rapping, I wasn't confident at all. I didn't have no confidence in myself. Me personally, I didn't even think I was that good at rapping. I was like, I'm not good. I got to be better. And the fact that I had people telling me that I was like already ready to put my foot, like my music was like already good enough to the point where if I wanted to put my foot in the door, I could. And I didn't think I was even good enough. Like that told me something. I was like, you don't even think you're good enough. You got people telling you you're good enough to be better than some of the most famous artists. Know that. I know that now, and that's why I take music so serious now because a lot of people who got their spots, and I don't knock nobody. Like, by all means, get your money, get your bread. But a lot of people got spots that they shouldn't have. I'll say that for sure.
I'm just like, she off Capitol Drive, man.
A lot of people got spots that they shouldn't have, and like the I don't know. I feel like the anger in me just be wanting to take spots. Like, I just be like, I gotta take that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it's not a ass. It's not like a unlocking the door, knocking on the door. Like, the door got to be kicked out. You know what I'm saying? I got to kick it down. It's not an ass. It's take. I gotta take everything.
I mean, if you got good, I mean, you just got to be honest, man. You got people that's good, and you got people that's great. Man. You know what I'm saying? You know, the way you speak is like is great. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be. I want to speak out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be nothing. I want to stick out because the same is the game is saturated. You know what I'm saying? Everybody nowadays they rap. Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I feel like big respect to the pop leader Michael Jackson. I ain't never claimed to be better than nobody. Everybody got their own craft. You put me on the song. When my part come on, you don't like that's all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I did better than this person, that person, cold. When my part come on, you know my part.
I can definitely speak on that too. Everybody got their own craft with music. There's plenty of different genres. It's even sub-genres of music. So a lot of people got their own craft, but like you said, you hear my voice on the song, you know the song is gonna stand out. No matter who on the song. The song can start off and whoever come in could be like
Ain't nobody.
but once you hear me, you're gonna be like, oh, fire. Yeah.
That's real.
I appreciate this, man. I really do. You know, we got a lot of people here. We going here and get the game run. I'm here. I'm here. I'm not going here. I'm ready for the game run. We gonna bring the Renzo back on. I'm gonna play another song. We gonna get for the Renzo. This is gonna hurt my, you know. Why would you name it that, right? It's start new shit. So it's So we gonna let that play. And we'll be back to England, man. Last words from y'all. Renzo, me and Mick, the couple and the top dog. And we gonna spend the time together. Having it. If y'all know where we at, come on through. This is new shit by Reese and JT.
I didn't even get to answer that question. I didn't answer fully. The fact that I had a lot to say and I don't even feel like I was done talking. I know. No, I don't got too much. I really got nothing else.
You gotta tell about what you got, what you doing next.
I want to do that. Where they can find all of my music.
I'm using
You start learning how to do shit yourself.
I think he muted himself. Yeah, he might have muted himself. Yeah, I know, but that's because
That's me.
Yeah, I muted myself. I muted myself.
okay. I know what I'm
What we doing? What we doing, guys?
They listen to something like that.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. My son no more. He just trying to sit down. Man.
So that was new shit by Reese and nephew JT. It's a lot of them, man. It's a lot of them.
speaking of JT, today is his birthday. So.
Is it?
Shout out JT.
Happy birthday, nephew.
JT, man.
Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. You know I had so yeah, no, just don't do nothing I would do. We gonna do that. I don't know. You can unmute yourself, Brenzo. We back, bro. Man, we gonna get ready to take this in the game room. But before we go, I want to give y'all an opportunity to continue to there you go. Give y'all an opportunity for the last word. So, Renzo, you can hear me, right, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So, like I said, we're gonna give you our last round. I'm gonna start with you. So put something on your mind, man.
I can barely hear you with the last thing you said, Sean.
I said, tell me what you got going on. Tell me what you got going on. Put something on their plate.
Well, basically, in a nutshell, man, y'all know you. I mean, everybody that's in there know my story in terms of what I went through and with my health. So my biggest goal right now, man, is to create to have a program where people will have access to health and wellness. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my goals, and I just want to be an example, man, from here on out. Just be an
Yeah.
example of what change is. I mean, everybody know my life. I did the same things that everybody else in there have done. So my goal is just to be an example. I think that we should be pushing our kids to get trades, and I think that we should just be the example that we want to see our kids become. And I think that we start somewhere like what we're doing right now. So I got the locksmith business going on. It would be very, very nice if everybody in our community would begin to refer people to my locksmith business, um, and just things of that nature. Y'all good? Cool, cool. What up? What up, baby?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm around here, man. You know how I do it. Yeah, you know. And so I just think that we should just be focused on just trying to be the best examples that we could be, y'all. And let's start pushing each other what we got going on with each other's businesses and things of that nature. Be
Yeah.
more supportive, and don't be so let's not be so rough on one another. I think we're a little rough on one another. I think we do a lot of judging each other. There's some people in that room, and I've seen your whole life. I've never really just judged you. So, I think that that's what we should do. Just start pushing one another, man, a little bit more, and being more supportive to one another with the things that we see going on in each other's lives. That's really all I had to say. If you see your brother doing something positive, get behind him. You know what I'm saying? He don't got to be a perfect individual, but if you see him trying to do something positive, get behind what the mission is that he got going on. You know what I mean? And that's really all I got to say, fellas.
Cool. You up next, man. Any last words? What you got coming up? What's next? Yeah. Lead the people with some on their place, bro.
Man, shout out to everybody, man, that's been, you know what I'm saying, that's been messing with Poo for the last couple of years or whatever, man, the past period, man. I need y'all to help me out, watch the documentary on Tubi. It's called The Rise and Fall of Cuckoo Cow, man. I'm working out some details right now. I'm trying to shoot this movie called my project movie. Y'all look for the album, man. Actually, I got 2 albums coming, man. One is called The Recovery. One is called The Grand Finale. So y'all support, man. Y'all see it, man. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Cuckoo Cow, we coming back harder than ever. But I need y'all support, man.
Are we gonna get a Cuckoo DJ Breeze live?
Oh yeah,
you gonna get that live?
Yeah. Okay. Y'all here, right here.
Okay, I'm saying
the document.
Document. Now, what you want to say, man? You said I'll let you. I please, so you got your chance.
I don't feel like answering the question, but I don't really got too much to say. Just yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You know what I'm saying? It's Reese. Y'all seeing me for the first time. You can find me on all platforms. RXXSE. Yeah, my music on all of there. I'm dropping again on the 14th. I'm dropping a 3-song EP on the 14th, and after that, we're gonna keep dropping. So y'all just stay tuned. Everybody here appreciate y'all for the support, and yeah.
So we need a theme song for the Game Members podcast. Okay. You know, I would really, that Baby Rough, if y'all could, just mention the podcast in there so we can use it, because I really think that's something that y'all can put out that's gonna get airplay, and get y'all the money. I don't want to hog that because we're not gonna pay y'all. We ain't got the money for that. I ain't gonna lie to you. You my son. I help you when I can, but yeah, that's all I can do for you, son. Mick, today, man, is a special day for us. Any last words you want to say?
I'm gonna say this. In 1984, we lost a brother. He was my best friend at the time, and I would have followed him into death. So I'm saying this. Right now, I stand for righteousness, and on any platform, I stand for righteousness. Just do people right, live right, and let's just make this world a better place until this world ends. And that's what I stand on. I don't stand on money. I don't care about that. I make a living. I'm all right. But I just stand on let's just make this world a better place. And that's what I believe in.
We got this saying, once a friend, always a friend. Right. And today, we're in a room full of friends. I'm also blessed to have my son here. The one thing that we all have in common is that we live in our city. It's time for us to be an example for our community and for our city as Black people. We know the power that we possess, and I believe collectively we can be a force that changes the world and not just leave a legacy for ours, but leave a legacy for the friend of ours that they murdered. Today is our day. Today is a celebration for us. This is our year. However, we want everybody to have an opportunity to live and be safe. Like my brother said, man, we citizens now. men in this city. And it's time for men in this city to take our rightful place. For the gang members, for my brothers, my family, man, you know, like I always say, one love, family, forever, for life, till next time. Peace. We out. Talk to y'all later, man. We about to visit the game room.
We talk, man. We finna sip.
End it.
Yeah.